Right, welcome to a special. You don't normally see a video of me on a Saturday now, but this one is special. I'm doing some testing on what was my second favourite British map on 15. This is Blickling. This is the 2017 number, but it's not released yet. Where I'm hoping to try and find the bugs, and I think I might have one here actually. The chickens, there should be 6 eggs, but they don't seem to be showing. Let's have those for OldBor to have a look at. No, I can't see them. Doesn't seem anywhere else I can go. Below, it's open here. I don't think the chickens can get through either side. At least I hope not. Let's just double check. No, I'm not going to go through that. Look like, a bit like nettles and that in there. I don't want to get stung. And maybe a slight problem with the house too. That looks like sunk a bit this side. I think that handle should be around here in comparison to the rest of it. I might be wrong, but that's not that important. Right. So I found a few things. I'll put this water tower is not part of the map. This is the placeable. I put that in there just to save for some testing, having to go keep doing long journeys back and forward. Cows seem to be working quite well. Making a mess. Fill up with food. Straw showing. And the water showing, if I can remember. Oh yes, inside. Frames per second, I wouldn't go too much on that because I am running all the recording gear as well as everything else, and there's quite a bit of stuff in the background whilst I'm doing this. It all looks fine. I can't see any of them frozen. I've been running this for a while. This is the second download I had from OldBor. We found a few problems on the first one, they've been fixed. There's some water, that looks fine. Alright, let's have a look at what else is going on. Oh yeah, we had a trouble with this trigger, which is now fixed. It wouldn't refill, the trigger wasn't working perfectly now. And my favourite fisherman is still about. That's a horrible feeling for that to fill up again. My favourite fisherman's still there, and he's still not talking to me. This, as you know, was my second favourite British map, which means it's my second favourite map, I think, of 15. Aldridge took the prize, only because I played on it so long. The 15 edition didn't come out quite late into the run of 15, but the 17 is going to be out quite a bit earlier. That looks fine here. I haven't tried tipping anything yet. I'm actually planting or ploughing at the moment, just to check that out. We might have a look at that. I missed quite a bit of ploughing at the far end there, but that's down to course play. The version I was using was a newer version than this, and it wasn't very good. And let's show you what I mean if we run across it. Here we are. Missed here, missed here, missed here. But it seems to be fine. No, it looks like it's got it all now. Oh no, that's where the tyres have been. I'm fairly certain that's where the tyres have been, so I can get ahead of it before it gets to the end. Yeah, that's ploughed that bit, that's where the tyres are running. That's no problem. Now, unlike 15, you don't own all the fields. Let's have a quick look at the setup here. You own 1, 2, 22, 24, 18, 19. They all want ploughing and they all want fertilising, as is normal when you start a map. You've got extra fruit types. There's rye, oats on top of the standard ones. Same as OldBor shoved on to 15, and it's actually quite handy having those extra couple of crops for rotation. Let's see, growth. As you can see, that all over the place, as they always are when you start this thing. There's a lot of fields on this map. I think there's more on this than there was on the 15 version. I can't remember those up there on the 15. There was all these down here and here. 10 wasn't a field, I don't know, on 15. I think that was grassland, which went off, and I don't think 11 was there. These were all there, although they weren't as big as they are now, because there was the beef and pig facility, I think, in here. But that's by the by. We've got all the normal sell points. We'll be checking them out. Not on this one. This is mainly just a quick look round, and anything I've found so far would be easier to show. OldBor, the problems I found. Right, so there's no problem with this field as far as I can see. I'm planning it just to see if there is a problem. So we will now go and have a look at the other animals. We'll go to sheep next. Visit the sheep. I've got 25 of each animal in to feed and throw. The only thing I can't see is where they're being messy. Would have thought it should be shown this side. I'm not certain if it's actually showing. Anything here doesn't look like it. Any triggers on this side. That might be in amongst this lot. I'll have to bring the front loader down, test it out. But they've been fed high because I bought all the stuff. I've got a few mods in here which I'm testing with. Basically because it's just too much like hard work not to. And I've got another one of those water tars here, and we can see wool bales are appearing again because they're quite a distance to the water, so I'll make things a bit easier for myself. Being a lazy so-and-so. There's plenty of lights around here. I haven't actually gone for a night yet. And this would actually be handy for us to put all bales in. That's right. Now we'll have a quick look at the trees. There was a problem with the trees. There was branches floating all over the place. In the last one, it looks like they've been fixed. Yeah, that looks better. Sorry about that. That looks better, so we'll move on to pigs where I know there's a problem. I've just reported it, and pig enclosure, here we are. Pigs are all eating nicely. I thought there's more around it. Oh dear, I've got a nasty tickle at the moment. Again. Well, pigs. They don't seem to be making a mess, so it looks like that isn't quite working at the moment. Oh, let me just have a drink. That's better, I hope. But the problem I found over here is to do with the straw. Now the straw should be put in there, and I have put a bale in here, but it's not shown. But if you come over here, let's hope I can. Whoop! Oh, there we are. And there's the straw floating above the ground. It's not an uncommon problem, because when you look up, you can't see it at all. That's not uncommon. I think reading the Modern Central site, it's to do with the y-axis. I don't understand all that. There's no muck shown at the moment, but I don't know if I've got enough to trigger that yet. I will, once I've got that field ploughed, I'm going to fast forward everything and we'll find out. So I've got no, I don't think I've got any fields I can actually plough at the moment now. What's 20 got in it anyway? Oh, it's not ours. Huh. Not ours anyway. See, we've got nothing to harvest. I may just whip into the save game and just put down everything's on just for testing purposes. There's one thing I have found about this: the roads are not as smooth as they were in 15, but I think that this was probably rather too true to life. Where else should we have a look at? I'll tell you, we'll have a little drive round. We'll have a look at the shop. I don't know if I've got anything down there. Oh, shop, come on, that's it. Visit. Well, I've got some stuff down there, but that's all to be picked up. Well, we buy a tractor and we'll have a little drive round, and I'll get one as a front loader on. I know we've got a front loader in game, but can never have too many. The multi, I think we've got the multi in the, we've got very little modded stuff here, because I'm running as few mods as I can, try to sort out what's an actual error and what isn't. Whatever this, engine set, we go for the big one, front loader, yes, wheel setup standard, design standard, yes, that do. I quite like this, as you know if you watched my videos for any length of time. Back, what a front loader, just what, I would take this, the standard one. We might have that red, it will show up nicely. Oh, one other thing I want, which I forgot about, just put a weight on the back. There's one of the mods I have put in there, and that's the SOB weight. Me without SOB weight is almost unthinkable. And we just go for a little drive round with this. I just hook this up and get over the bow forks or the paddock forks back. I'm running this on keyboard, by the way, just so I'll get a bit closer to the screen so I can actually see any texture errors a bit easier, I hope. I've got to watch out a bit, because I did tell OldBor I'd try and break it, and he said he'd soon be around if I do. And as we live in the same county, there's a good chance he could find me. Are we the right side? Yeah, we are the right side. Just put a weight on the back. Just load up with a little bit of weight. This is just, I'm just doing some testing, some minor testing, and oh, I know what else I want, a bucket which I haven't got. I've got, no, we'd get a standard bucket that would do for what we want there, and we'll have that red as well, nice bright red. It's one of the booters when you actually cheated in a whole lot of money. Gear I'm using with this is I'm using the Black Sheep Modding auto load trailer. It's basically because most of the things I'm trying to do quickly rather than have to mess about too much. So we just have a little drive round. We make our way to the pigs, but well, there's traffic on here. I never used to run with traffic on 15. I'm not inserting the walls because that being a universal control, I never bothered to switch it on, because I'd have to know to switch it off on some of the other maps. It's all the normal things here, as you expect from the 15. Roads here don't seem too bad, but we get out a bit and they do get a bit lumpier. As you can see, it's already getting fairly lumpy, and we come up now into Ocean Mill. which looks as run down as it did in 15. And that's one of the main tip points. So I've still got to try that, and I think I will have to put one of the fields was already grown over to our own ship just to try the tip points out. That again, I don't need that at the moment. I should really check the there's horses in the field. It's got static models, because I don't think anybody yet's made any OldBor ones, but looks quite good. Of course, as you come down here, you're not going to be going hell for leather, at least you shouldn't be. And that's a tip and point in there too, by the way. I think your bale destroyer is in the stables. It must be rush hour, or yeah, it's definitely rush hour around the ocean. You see the road here is quite lumpy, isn't it? And I'm afraid to say the roads are getting like that in Norfolk now. And here is one of my favourite tableaus of the 15. I'm trying to pull in here somewhere without getting all in the way of the traffic. Oh, let me just run on to something. Oh yeah, we ran onto one of the bollards. They're a lot stronger bollards than they are in real life. Unless you're like we were when I was working at the Moultons one time, we filled them with concrete. Because the drivers when we were working on the weighbridge would keep driving onto the bridge. I'm trying to, so we filled our bollards up with concrete. That stopped. One try that didn't do the front of his lorry a lot of good. As you can see, that's the old tower, a little bit of a car smash. Just like a 3-car smash. This one must have went into the house and set fire to it. And we've got the fire service and the police all here. Police sort of, well, what the hell do we do with this? Fire service anyway. I think we're a little bit late here, chaps. Anyway, let's get back on with it. So it's one of my favourite scenes in the. Now, I used to come past here off screen most of the time. You didn't want to keep seeing it all the time on screen. There's a bakery there, Sunshine Bread, natural brand. I hope I don't get a strike from YouTube for using the brands. The same with the estate agents, local auctioneers in Ocean. We're quite lucky now. We've got I think there's 2 now, very good auctioneers. Bird's Eye down there. Oh, we all know Birds. That's where your potatoes go. Oh Lord, been overtaken. I think you must be using the faster traffic and all on there. Don't normally expect to be overtaken by traffic now, because this you can't go through. This is the end of the road. You need to turn around. Whoa. The one problem with slightly faster traffic is they don't stop quick enough. Now somehow I've got to get out of here. Get into the flow of traffic. So this is just look at what I'm doing. I'm all the time checking that the road sections are all mated up correctly. Now there should be a way through here, so basically turn off. He's trying to overtake me again, little devil. Your potatoes tipped in here. The map will be available on PCSG. I've got full permission from OldBor for us to I think also I should imagine FSUK. I didn't ask that, but I should imagine FSUK. Both very good sites to download from. We use our own servers, high speed, no advertising. Well, very little, but they don't throttle at all. If the download's busy, it's going to slow down. If you're not busy, you'll get it full board. Quite simple and straightforward. And with us, there's no need to register if you don't really want to, but we prefer that you did. You'll join us and have a look. Now, there you can see the road is very lumpy around here. More sell points. Oh, it's one of those far watch towers. Because we're actually into the forestry area, or just coming into it now. There we are. Blickling Park. National Trust. Warning. Forest operations. Please follow the signs of diversions via... I can't actually read the rest of it, but the full signage. Excellent. I'm looking forward to this being done, so I'm going to spend a lot of the weekend hunting down bugs, and I hope I don't find too many, but if they're there I want to find them, for obvious reasons. Let's have another quick drink. Everything is collidable, by the way. As you can see, and that was deliberate for those who think I just crashed again. And we try the same with the hedge. Oh, we go through there, which should come down to the pigs through there. Trying to learn my way around here. This is the main lumber area. Cut these dirty hearts and content. No one of these tires I put in just to one of my salmon is the sheep area. Oh yeah, what's on here? I'm just going to see if there is anything shown. Or is that shown here? And that's a shadow from the lamp. Gates are non-collidable, so you can just drive at them. Large pays for realism just to try and let them open a bit now. I can't see anything that side. Let's just try here. I'm going to come out of the cab because I can't see how this is done now. There should be sheep with 10% unclean, but it's not shown. Let's just turn it around and try the other side. I think we might have another problem here with the spillage not shown correctly. Line it up a bit. Can't drive out a cab very well, but we'll try just for this. Should be low enough. No, nothing showing there. So somewhere there's a slight problem with the feed trough. I don't think it comes out anywhere else. Let's have a look here. Maybe that comes out somewhere else. Let's have a walk. I prefer when I'm testing something like this not to be given too many instructions, so I can try and find out myself what's what. But I can't see any spillage here, so I think we've got a problem with the spillage. There's something else to worry OldBor with Yes, I was rather surprised and delighted when just not that long after 17 had launched. I got this private message for FSUK. Yes, I'm still a member there. Just because I am an admin on one side don't mean I don't belong to any others. Hello. Yeah, get away. I think that one's Dolly. Right. But OldBor asked if I'd be willing to test. Well, he didn't really have to ask me twice. And the other day, he got back to text saying, "It's ready for testing. Are you still on?" And yes, I am. And here I am. Was a chance to get first dig at one of my favourite maps from 15 is too much to miss. No, nothing there. Just on the off chance of something out here, but no. Right, so we can safely say that not working. Oh, that takes us back to the road. I'm going to go the other way anyway, so I need to go back this way again. Back through the forest. I'm running with drive control by the way. I must have drive control on. I'm lost now without shuttle. Even using key bonds, I cannot, or keyboard, I cannot steer with its shuttle now. Well, most of you know I can't steer with it, but we ignore that. There's another gateway up here somewhere. I think it should be. Oh, there we are. Swing out. This should take us down to the pigs. Now, you might not be too happy having animals all away from the main farm, but there's a reason for that. I don't know what's like in other parts of the world, but certainly in the eastern Britain, your farmyard normally have your dairy on there, so your cows go in there. If you've got sheep, they may overwinter near the farm, but most of the year they're out on the marshes, on the grazing ground, not stuck close to. There's still no dirt here. Now that's also a little bit worrying. But there should be some muck coming through. So it looks like there's also a problem with the spillage on here. It's just not happening on the pigs. Apparently we have some manure, but is it showing you? I take it this is where the manure should be coming out of. I want to do is just drop that down and see. Nothing showing yet, but that's not actually unusual. It could be set that it's only going to show when you get half a ton or more in there. At the moment, only 173 litres. I don't think there's anywhere else showing. Going by where the slurry is held, that would be the obvious place. Let's take this out of the way. Yes, I'm using the game extension on here too, mainly so I could do that, so I didn't have to keep. Hello. I think I found the muck. I think we got that in the wrong place. Just try. That looks a bit like a load of muck. Me. I'm just going to drive right back. The cow productivity is not good because all I've been fed with so far is hay and straw. I haven't attempted anything else yet. Yes, that is the muck. So the muck is coming in the wrong place. Let's tip that into where it should, where I'm guessing it should be. And it looks like that needs to be moved or mixed. Sorry, mate. Probably will be. I'll be bringing the Ocean Mafia around to see me. I'll just make our way back to the road and get round to the farm, and that's where we will call it. I just want to check on the muck around there because I couldn't see any in the manure pit in the cows either. But this is why we test, guys. We test to find these so you don't. Got several things still to test this, so I only downloaded this yesterday. And I've already done, see if I can see how many hours we've done so far. It should tell me there somewhere. Got a work time. Oh, I've done 55 minutes on it so far. Seems more somewhere. I don't think that's right. Fairly certain that's wrong. Spent over a couple of hours on here now. Well, it might be 55 minutes since the upgraded map came on. This is one of those places you would not rush. We did have a problem. I haven't checked to see if that's been done. I better do that with the field markers. Where are we? Are they showing? Can't see it. Guessing this was the correct way in. May not, because there may be another way in. Well, one way to find out, of course, is field 11. Oops. Go all the way back here, then go past the field 20. I mean, there's it. Be back off from there. We haven't got the field marker again. Must be here with a. Yeah. Right, what have we got any of the others? Let's try another one. Let's try this one. The field triggers are gone again. They were near the edge, where they should have been near the start, but they seem to have disappeared again completely. Oh dear. Sorry, Mick, you've got more work to do. Let's get back and enter this. Boy, when you're told it's been fixed, you really ought to, you have to check again just to make certain. It's not because you don't believe it, it's because something may have gone wrong in the meantime. Should soon be getting back to the traffic. Yes, just round here. This is the pub. They take. Oh, I think it's a self-brewed place. They Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy. There's hundreds of them. Which way do I want to go? Ah, I think we found something else here. That Blickling Lake. It's right that side and wrong that side. Let's just check these other signs. One of the problems, you're good and put all the signs in. Some clever dickie's gonna say that's wrong. Blickling Park, Norfolk Road, Ocean, Saxford. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's just that one bird. So then I've got a whole queue of trout behind me. And what does the sign say? This one here is the Ocean Show. Will be here August Bank Holiday Monday. Little things like that. Like, I don't know if you've been hearing the birds, or I haven't got the sound up enough. But they are magnificent. I'm gonna let this lot go. Normally on farm sim you wouldn't bother, but they're damn so quick on I am now. God, I think we must have every car in the games along this bit. This should be chopped straw and oval. One of the reasons I want to get one of the fields which is just about ready to harvest and take it into their own ownership. Check these signs out. Got me thinking now, I need to check all the signs out. Sour gate, perfect. If we get run over here. Refinery, sugar factory, sawmill. Refinery, sugar factory, sawmill, perfect. Oh yes, I was going to probe what these hedges were. Yes, I'm trying to go through it. Nice little church here. Gates don't open, so you have to leap them. But it's even got the modern idea now, putting floodlights on to got a church in there where I live, which is floodlit. The old Saxon church. This is a Norman church, this one. And for those who think I'm just too damn clever, quite simple. Norman churches have the square tires. Saxons either don't have a tire, have round tires. And Saxon churches are normally the older too. Well, they would be the older. I want the Saxon church only built once the Normans invaded. Alright, let's make our way back here quickly. Oh, they all come back again. I think I bunched them all up. I think I'm going to keep me a bit longer than I anticipated when I first started this. But then I got carried away with a few things. This should be Parson Place sign. And all the signs are colour coded as they should be. Brown for the tourist information. It always does a good job on this. Don't really want to speak for it. OldBor, but almost seems like that's his baby. He's going to make this the best he can. I think he done one on 13, but I didn't play many mods on 13, so I never really got around to playing it. But I certainly played a hell of a lot on 15. And because we've got greenhouses in here, they're over by the pub. Well, there's two pubs in there, but yeah, quite often it's in Norfolk. We like our pubs. Right, let's go and see if we can find where the muck is on the cows. The cows, yeah, should be shareable. It should be 700. First of all, check that this will scrape up all right. Just gonna have a look, see what the angle I've got that at. This should do it. There we go. Oh, that scrapes up nicely. Whoa! Brakes on the start are fairly pathetic. I'll check that works. Check and chuck it back into the bucket. Ain't much good if we can't. Hello. Oh yes we can, we've got to be in the right place. Trigger. We want at the trigger, we've gone over the trigger. That's it. Where was the muck bunker? Right through the gate, that's it. And see if there's any eggs showing. There should be 7. But, so we found a few things to keep OldBor busy. I think it's just starting to show in there. That's alright. Yeah. I was spilling it out. But it's just starting to show. Yeah, we actually saw it, so I'm happy with that. Back is off at that. Now just have a look in here, see what this looks like. I'm not certain. It looks like that's wrong too. Yes, we've got some grass texture showing there, and the slurry texture isn't shown all the way through. Where's field 1? Just chop across to the. Oh, he's still chomping away. He's going to attack the field. Well, these are big fields. This would be a job for a large plough, actually. And with that, I think I will say thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, leave a like, leave a thumbs up. Helps me, helps the channel, makes me feel appreciated. This is Blickling 2017. We'll be on a decent mod site near you, i.e. PTSG, or I think FSUK. As soon as the bugs are shaken out, I don't know if we'll find them all, but we're going to find as many as we can. And with that, any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post. If you're not subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing. I'll be happy to have you aboard. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.